Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and this is another Meals of the Week video, and this is from the 21st till the 27th of March. This is the kind of week where we were obviously in inverted commas lockdown, things got a bit weird, but I hope you're all well and safe and happy and keeping yourself in and following all the guidance, because it's the guidance hopefully that'll get us out of this as soon as possible. Okay, so if you're already a subscriber, thanks so very much for subscribing. Your support means a lot, and I really love the interactions that we're having at the moment. I think to know that there's other people in the same boat and that we're all in this together really does help. If you're new and you feel like you might want to subscribe, then it would be great to have you along too. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, so we're going to start the week on Saturday, and so this is a homemade doner kebab. This is the recipe actually from the Pinch of Nom cookbook, and under there, as you can see, hopefully, there's a great big mountain of salad. This entire plate with these homemade oven-baked chips came to 542 calories. This is such a delicious recipe. It's really simple. It's basically minced beef and some spices, but yeah, as I say, it's from the Pinch of Nom cookbook, so I can't take any of the credit whatsoever, and that is a really good cookbook if you're interested in low calorie and low fat meals. I think they originated it as kind of both of them being on the Slimming World plan. I've just served it here with a little bit of minty yogurt, so yeah, a really lovely tea there. And then on to Sunday. This was Sunday lunch, so this was roast chicken breast with a couple of Yorkshire puddings. Those are gluten-free Yorkshire puddings, ready-made ones, just frozen ones, served with some sprouts, some roasted carrots and some cabbage and some dry roasted potatoes, and that came in at 544 calories for that plate. I really do love a Sunday lunch, but this was quite easy because it was just a couple of chicken breasts. I'm just trying to be really careful with food at the moment and making sure that I'm making it stretch so that we can still continue to have good meals. Then on Monday we needed a bit of comfort, I think, after everything that went on. So this was sausage, mash and some processed peas there. So the sausages were from Aldi, they're skinny sausages, and this entire plate was 634 calories. Quite a lot of calories for one of my meals, but really nice. Then on Tuesday, I got something out of the freezer. It was my husband's birthday actually, but this is what he chose out of the freezer because obviously we couldn't go anywhere because by now we're in a situation where you can only go out if it's absolutely necessary. So yes, cottage pie and beans, and that came in at 420 calories. And that was also quite good because it was just out of the freezer, so really simple to prepare. Then on Wednesday, because I'm trying to be careful with the food that we've got at the moment, there were some vegetables that I wanted to use up, so I did this vegetable bake. So it was leeks, onions, carrots, broccoli, an orange pepper, I think, all that mixed up with a cheese and garlic herb sauce. And here it is served up. So this portion was 456 calories, and we also had the rest of it for lunch the next day. It's got some gluten-free breadcrumbs on the top and some cheese as well. This is a really delicious meal and so easy to make, and also it just really does use up whatever you've got at the bottom of your fridge or your vegetable basket, and I think these are the kind of things that all of us need to be thinking about in these troubled times that we're in. Then on Thursday, again something from the freezer. So this is my Chinese beef casserole that I did, and I've done a recipe for that. So I'll try and link that down below, though I don't seem to be very successful at that. But this was a whopping 846 calories because of those chips. We just fancied having chips, as they call them here, half and half. But I wouldn't have had those if I'd realised that meal was going to be 846 calories. Then on Friday we had this spag bowl. This was a pork spaghetti bolognese which I'd already got in the freezer, so I just did some gluten-free pasta to go with the sauce. That came in at 618 calories, and with some parmesan as well. Obviously that's counted in the calorie count, and it was really lovely. I love pasta. It's such a comforting thing, and I know this is like you're probably all a bit bored with me talking about comfort at the moment, but really I'm just trying to eat sensibly. Anyway, during our lockdown, I want to talk to you about one of my projects that I've got going on. So we moved into our house about 18 years ago, and we've got a little bit of ground, and we've basically neglected it, I'm afraid, because we're not very good gardeners. So we've done what we can, but there is a greenhouse in this area here, and you can see it here in a minute. And my project during this entire lockdown is to make this greenhouse live again. So here's Jess by the greenhouse. Oh crikey, look at it. We've just done literally nothing to it since we moved in. You can see how overgrown it is. There's actually a tree growing through the roof, so we're going to have to replace some panes of glass. So I'm hopeful of getting some glass from somewhere. The place is just, well, it just looks like something out of a fairy tale. There was no sleeping princess, by the way, but anyway, there's ivy coming through it and a few old tools that someone once used. So my project during this lockdown, for something positive, is to make this greenhouse into a proper greenhouse. So if any of you are interested, let me know, and I'll continue to perhaps vlog a little bit of my plans there. If you see here in this basket, that's actually a blackbird's nest. How fantastic is that? It's not a live blackbird's nest, it's probably from last year or something. So you can see I've got my work cut out, but do you know what? We need something positive to think about, don't we, during this horrible time? So yeah, so see this is as bad as it's going to get, and I hope it gets a whole lot better. So if you're interested in seeing the rest of that, let me know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Yeah, these meals, they're just going to be ad hoc, I think, in future. There's just no point in planning. I have had a delivery this week which I'll record and put out on Friday, but it's not a huge delivery, and I didn't go mad ordering things, so yeah, I'll put that out as a haul. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for being here. Let's hope we can all support each other through this horrible time, and like I said before, if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much for watching, and if you're not a subscriber, thank you for watching too. Anyway, you take care of yourself, you stay safe, and I hope to see you here again soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.